Hi English learners. I thought we would begin our mini-series on silent letters in English near the beginning of the alphabet with the letter B. Now B is a very distinctive sound in English, and so I think a lot of people don't expect it to be silent. But there are lots of situations where it is silent, and when it is silent it actually makes a word easier to pronounce. Many, if not most, of the examples of words where the MB or the B, where the B is silent, is when it's in combination with an M, as in MB, or with a T, as in BT. Here are a couple of good examples. Climb. Climb, MB appears at the end of the word, and the B is silent. We do not say climb. Now, a lot of my students want to say that, and it's logical, because it looks like, why would there be a B there? Well, that's a whole series in and of itself, why there's a B there. We won't go into that here. The same thing with the word debt. Now, I think you'll admit that it's much easier to say debt than debt. And if you do say debt, people will probably be confused, native English speakers will. Notice something about those two words, the letter combinations MB and BT, where they are positioned in the word. They're both at the end of the word. Now this is helpful because in these two instances, BT and MB, almost always, when you see those at the end of a word, you can expect the B to be silent. Now there are some exceptions, as there always are with English, but these are easy exceptions to remember. Let's look again at the word climb. Suppose we want to say the progressive version of climb, which is a verb. We want to add the ing on the end. Does that mean that now the B is pronounced because it's no longer at the end of the word? No, it does not. Because we're maintaining the same meaning of the word, basically. We're just changing its function in the sentence. So the B is still silent, climbing. Let's take the word debt. Debt is a noun. If we add an OR to the end, it's still a noun, but it becomes the person who is in debt. Do you say debtor? No, you do not. Again, we're maintaining the same thought, the same idea of debt, even though we've changed the word slightly, so the word is still pronounced debtor. So I am going to list several other words that follow this rule, and why don't you take a look at those, see if there are any new ones for you there, and then try and see if you can make different words using those words by adding endings. And I think you'll find that the B will continue to be silent. Give that a try. Use that as a little practice homework study exercise. If you have any questions, or if you find that you have a question about particularly the silent B in any words that perhaps aren't on the list and you're not sure of, do drop those questions in the chat box. I'm always happy to answer those, and I will answer every single one of them myself, right? Meanwhile, I do hope that you have a tremendous week. Bye-bye.